Our next story is from the Red Sea. It seems to have become a new flashpoint in Israel's ongoing war with Hamas. You see, for the last couple of weeks, the Red Sea has been witnessing attacks from the Houthis. These attacks are primarily aimed at ships going to Israel or any vessel that belongs to a country which supports Israel. America, being Israel's ally, warned the Houthis against this, but the Houthis have not taken this warning very well. They're now threatening to strike American ships if the group is anyway targeted by Washington. Let's start by telling you where these attacks are unfolding. The Red Sea, a seawater inlet between Africa and Asia, surrounded by countries like Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Israel, to name a few. The sea is an entryway to the crucial Suez Canal and one of the world's key trade corridors. It sees some 12% of global trade and one-third of global container traffic. The Houthis are now trying to choke this corridor by launching attacks on vessels that are passing through these waters. Last Friday, a Liberian-flagged cargo ship named Al Jasra caught fire. How? It was hit by a projectile launched from rebel-controlled Yemen. A day before that, on Thursday, the Houthis fired a ballistic missile. That missed a container ship in the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a crucial maritime checkpoint. A day before this, on Wednesday, 2 missiles fired from Houthi-held territory missed a commercial tanker which was loaded with jet fuel. This attack also took place in the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. That's not all. Last Monday, the Houthis fired one more missile. This one slammed into a Norwegian-flagged tanker in the Red Sea. And last month, on the 20th of November to be precise, the Houthis seized an Israeli cargo ship named Galaxy Leader. On your screens are visuals of Houthi Navy commander touring the ship. During this tour, he declared that all Israel-linked vessels that pass through the Red Sea will become legitimate targets. Now, the Houthis say they would strike US warship if America intervenes. Allow me to quote an excerpt from a statement issued by the group's leader, Abdul Malik al-Houthi. "We will not stand idly by if the Americans are tempted to escalate further and commit foolishness by targeting our country or waging war against it. Any American targeting of our country will be targeted by us, and we will make American battleships, interests and navigation a target for our missiles, drones and military operations." So what could have triggered this warning? Well, America's attempts to try and end these attacks. Reports say a US-led security initiative will see Washington and 10 other countries patrol the Red Sea to deter and respond to further Houthi attacks. America says this is important to protect global shipping and control the spike in oil prices. But the Houthis say if this happens, they won't remain quiet. Look at this report. It says the US wants to form a quote-unquote broadest possible maritime coalition to protect ships in the Red Sea. As part of this plan, British and French ships have already reached the nation. They're functioning under the combined Task Force 153, a 39-country coalition commanded by the US Fifth Fleet. Strikingly, the US is also in talks with China about expanding the task force. Last week, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken held talks with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. The two apparently discussed the Houthi attacks and the threat they pose to maritime security. These talks were crucial because China is a heavy user of the Red Sea route and holds sway with Iran, the main sponsor of the Houthis. So clearly the conflict in Gaza has split over into the Red Sea. The coming days are crucial. They'll determine to what extent this situation escalates and whether the Red Sea will become a new turf in this war. Watch this space for more. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.